Why is no one taking Mbit seriously? Ah, I know the perfect person to call. The mountain god at the top. He will have the answer.
Until you start believing.
Mountain god, please hear my call.
You again? I'm making tacos. Can't this wait?
Is Mbit gonna be good in Loomian Legacy?
No.
So the very first question I usually go off with all of these is, how are you doing?
I am doing excellent. Aaron, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Wearing my shark suit. It's all good.
Your shark suit. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got it
Sometimes you pop up and tell people to subscribe during my live streams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not gonna lie.
There you go. So actually, I just wanted to get right into the questions here. What made you change your channel name? Like, what was like the main reason for it? Because I know you're a G-rated family. I know, like, maybe I know, but maybe the people who are watching wouldn't know this.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, it was too long. You know, G-rated family gaming. It was really long. Like, and then so it had to be different across different platforms. Like on Twitter, it was one thing because I couldn't use all the characters and like my groups and everything. It had to be different names.
Right.
But you know, it wasn't really like the same as like the channel started out. You know, one thing. How like yours was I am Murderface, and then sort of evolved, and that didn't make as much sense for what your channel was. So
right.
I just changed it, and it's so much simpler now. And it's more personal. It's because my name's Dieter, so people can just be like, "Hey, Dieter."
I feel like
G-Dad.
Yeah, I feel like names that are short and easy to like say. I feel like those do really well.
Yeah, like it fit. Like now my Twitter's DeeterPlays, my group is DeeterPlays. Like everything's like the same thing, so it's like easy.
And it's not just like 15 letters to spell every single time.
Like, sorry, you don't have enough characters. I'm like, all right, how about G_rated_gaming? Nope, not enough of that, or whatever. This is weird. It's gonna be, people are not gonna know.
Exactly. So what got you?
I mean, hey, that's something that you and I have in common with Loomian Legacy, dude. Like, we all had to change our names.
I know, yeah.
Basically.
It felt like a fresh start, kind of. Feels like a fresh start. I took off like a year, basically, of YouTube. I mean, I was doing some stuff here and there, but it wasn't like I was editing these videos or really try-harding with the like product I was putting out. So now it's like lots of effort going into everything because I feel like this is a brand new start.
Nice. Yeah, me too. I mean, well,
yeah, I was gonna say, feel that way?
Sort of. I mean, it's a pivot for me because I've been doing. I've always kind of done, like kind of the latest on Roblox news and events and kind of stuff, and I'll probably, keep people informed on that sort of stuff. But I'm definitely going to be transitioning from Bubblegum Simulator because I was really big on Bubblegum Simulator and kind of doing a transition from that to Loomian Legacy now.
Yeah, I feel like that's
so I guess I'll be giving away all my really good pets here soon.
There you go. Yeah, Loomian Legacy is going to be the next huge thing in Roblox, I'm sure. So what got you into YouTube? Like, what was like the very start? What is the start for G-rated family gaming?
Man, it was like 2016, and I don't know. We just watched a lot of family gaming stuff, and like I've got 2 kids, and they were like, let's make some videos, and I was like, all right, this is cool. Let's do that. This is gonna be easy, and several hundred videos later, it's like, wow, so much to learn. It's not really that easy. There's so much to invest into it. But that's the thing, though. I enjoyed the challenge.
Yeah,
Like,
it's exciting.
Anything that's challenging, I'm like, all right, I gotta tackle this. I don't know why.
Yeah, so
it's like for some reason I'm just gonna be like, all right, well, this is really hard. Let's do more of this.
So yeah, speaking about, because you're doing it as a family, right? So what's it like being a YouTuber but also being a father at the same time? Is it just like added on work at all the same, or because I know Russo is a father as well.
We should probably reconnect. Like you're like, I don't know, you sound like a robot on my side. Do I sound clear to you?
Yeah, you sound clear to me.
Okay, here, let me maybe disconnect and reconnect real quick.
Oh, okay.
Let me see real quick.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't cut out like in the last couple things you said, but I don't know what's going on. Like, it was a little robotic there for a second, so I didn't know what you said.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, maybe. What was your last question? Sorry, man.
Oh, I said, what is it like being a YouTuber but also being a father at the same time?
It's kind of fun, I mean, either anything you're doing, it's like, what's a YouTuber plus, anything in life is like, add being a YouTuber or just doing YouTube as a part of it. Mm-hmm. It's not like kind of my only like income source or anything. Mm-hmm. But what's great is that, it's starting to kind of become somewhat of a source, but my regular work that I do is pretty flexible. And being able to be flexible, like as a parent, you have to be able to, you got kids have days off like randomly here and there. So, and then I can kind of show up and volunteer for stuff, but they're pretty pumped about it. Like they're kind of like, yeah, my dad's a YouTuber. DeeterPlays.
Do they watch a lot of your videos?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes they will, but, they like to watch Flamingo a lot.
Oh, there you go. That's
like,
awesome.
Oh, jeez. It's like, should I scream into the microphone a little bit more? I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, be a little bit more accentuate with your actions. For sure.
It's like, come on, idiot. Listen here, Buster.
That's what YouTube teaches you, man. You gotta be loud and you gotta scream all the time.
Like, get right. Yeah, it's funny.
That's right. So what got you to be into Roblox or into Pokemon Brick Bronze Loomian Legacy? I guess you could choose between the three of them.
Well, so Roblox I heard about originally, like my nephew played it years and years and years and years ago, and like for his birthday he wanted like a $50 Robux card. I was like, whoa, really? Like you want me to get this, like this in-game currency for your birthday? Okay. So that's what I got for him, and that was the first I heard of it, and that was, I don't know, like 2011 or something. It was a long time ago, and I never even played it back then. But like started my YouTube channel, and a lot of people would recommend all sorts of stuff to play, and so I checked out Roblox, and at first I was just like, I don't get it. All right, so this place is called Meep City. What's the goal? What do I do? And then I, finally, saw like an obby, and I'm like, okay, I get the point in this. You get from this to this, and started kind of figuring it out and figuring out the platform. But yeah, it was in 2016, and it was just kind of off the recommendation of some viewers.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to me. I think it was, about 2016. I was doing a 24-hour live stream for charity.
24 hours.
Yeah, we raised like a couple grand. It was pretty cool.
That's cool.
But we were playing, I forgot what it was called. It was that one, Agario, I think it was what it was called. Is where you.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
That was actually pretty fun. But I started getting really bored of it. And so I asked chat, what do you guys want me to play next? They're like, play Roblox. And so many people were saying, I'm like, all right, let's check this out. And the very first game I played was working at a pizza place.
Working at a pizza place, yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is pretty awesome, actually. So that was my very first start. And then Project Pokemon was the second game.
Oh, nice. Yeah. RIP Project Pokemon.
I know.
And then same way, I mean, I'm assuming for Pokemon Brick Bronze in general, you just probably had it recommended during a stream or something, right?
Oh, it was, I was sitting there and, Jamie and I were talking to each other the whole time, and during a stream after I got done with the call with him, someone in chat was like, "Hey, there's this brand new Pokemon game you should check out if you're sick of Project Pokemon." I was like, "Oh man, I hope it's better than Project Pokemon." Then I played it. I'm like, "Okay, Project who?" Let's stick with this one. So definitely.
Well, I mean, and it is such a good game and so well. They've got such good build and so well, scripted and everything. Every now and then you get stuck, but then at least there's an unstuck button.
Right, exactly. Okay, so let's get into actually Loomian talk then. So who is your favorite Loomian starter?
I don't know, man. That's the whole thing, dude. It's been really a little bit of a dilemma for me because there's a couple videos, we've done some voting and stuff. I mean, the Mbit looks cool, but everybody's kind of voting for the Mbit. But that's the thing is, like, early on, I think he's going to be the strongest because, like, I've kind of went through and battled against, the mom with the different Loomians.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mbit, like, super effective. Like, just a couple hits and she's, like, toast.
Well, that's because
he's
fire type and the thing is a grass type.
Exactly, yeah. And early on in Pokemon Brick Bronze, you're getting a lot of normal and bug type, and then kind of some grass type early on, and then some flying type, and eventually you get kind of some water and some electric. But early on, like the fire kind of does pretty strong against a lot of those things. And then like you saw the teaser of the what it's going to look like in its second evolution. It looks like Big Chungus like went on a diet. And went and worked out. It was like, dude, Big Chungus is a big Chungus now.
Yeah.
He's got a different
lifting. Swole Chungus.
Yeah. Swole Chungus. Yes, hashtag Swole Chungus. We're going to get this trending, bro.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mbit's going to be my starter for sure.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of the PvP battling, and I'm already kind of like Loomian Legacy already looks pretty vanilla to me, where everything like they show it and it's gonna be what it is. There's no real like guess factor into it. So if they show like a really buff bunny, it's probably gonna be a bulky physical attacking bunny.
Yeah, exactly. And it sounds like I think the types are going to be very similar, and that's the thing is like they can't copyright game mechanics, and so it's going to be a whole different thing. It's the same game in the same place. It's Arthro supported and new textures, but it's still a game that we love, and it's kind of like starting from scratch with a new storyline, in a familiar place, and then we don't have to worry about it getting taken away from us in the same sort of way. And dude, the battles were fun. Yeah, like I enjoyed doing battles, 2v2 battles, like live streams. I'm looking forward to battling you. Learning from you, and battling with you on my team as well at some point. Yeah,
dude. The 2v2s. Help they bring us back.
And that's the thing. It's like we can battle, and then like a couple weeks later, different team, and different Loomians that are available, and we can do more battles, and it'll be fun. And who knows, man? I mean, look at Digimon and Yokai, and like all these other things that are very similar to Pokemon. But have become big franchises. Mm-hmm. So, like, just imagine these guys, the developers of Loomian Legacy, like, they could develop something that's, essentially similar. And this could not be just Loomian Legacy, the video game. Like, Lando and Brad and Shipwool and, like, all of the developers here. Like, potentially, what if they get hit up by Netflix and they're like, hey, we like what you've done. You've created all these characters. It's very similar. People sort of love this stuff. You've got all these, like, they're basically designing their own storyline and characters. And, like, as they're developing, once they've got, like, 100 or something, Loomians that they've got out there, then what's to stop them from creating a show? Like this could be really big for them and for Roblox and for everybody.
You're starting a whole new franchise.
Yeah, which could even like just raise the platform itself. Like what other game can you think of could have that sort of potential to be like, all right, well, we're going to turn this into a show.
Yeah.
Like Netflix might contact these people and say, hey, can we work with you?
That'd be really cool.
Or Hulu, it's like, who knows? Who could end up contacting these guys and be like, well, you have something here, Well, Digimon was successful. Yokai was successful. Those are basically, similar to Pokemon in a lot of ways, but kind of like different. But they're successful.
Yeah, they were super successful. I actually love Digimon, so if I'm able to love Digimon, then who's to say if that the next person watching it will be like, oh my god, I love Loomian.
Yeah, Loomian Legacy. It's good. It's a great name. They've come up with a great name, and I think they've textured some really good ones for starters. They look really cool so far. I think they've come up with some really cool stuff.
Oh yeah, I've been super impressed with the whole thing so far.
What do you think Starbucks coffee is going to turn into?
That's a good question. I don't know. I would guess that they would have to go with another Loomian type of monster and try to use that as the coffee. So who knows what that would be?
There's another coffee brand or something instead of Starbucks that they could think of.
Now that'd be a cool idea. So what?
Yeah, I guess we'll see. That'll be one of the mysteries that we shall all find out about once we get into Chessmatown.
Right. What are you most excited about for the release? So when it comes out July 20th, like what are you most excited about for it?
Just playing it, man. I mean, finding out exactly because there's some things that we don't know for sure, right? We don't know if there's going to be 2v2. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of the stuff that we were used to in Pokemon Brick Bronze, but we still don't know for sure. So there's still a lot of, it's like, what are you excited for Christmas? It's like, I don't know, the presents. It's like that same sort of,
exactly.
It's like, what are you excited? Yeah, it's like, I don't know, we're going to find out. I can't wait to see, and I'm just excited to see, how the storyline is going to kind of pan out, and like how much is going to be available. Is it going to be like up to like the first gym or the second gym, or like how much are they going to have like available basically until the next update?
Do you think they're going to release it in chunks, or do you think they're just going to give the whole thing?
I would imagine, since just given the fact that they, all right, so is it Midastown, Midastown? What?
I call it Midas.
Midastown. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, but everyone always corrects me in the chat or says I'm saying it wrong. So
yeah,
I stick to my guns.
I pronounced a lot of the Pokemons incorrect too. So it's like I was like, all right, fine. It's Suis Cuny. I don't know. Whatever.
I remember I spent a whole stream trying to remember Diancie. Like, no, it's not DNC. It's Die. Everyone just kept typing Die in chat. I'm like.
Yeah, I used to say so many. It's like, you learn. They will definitely correct you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm thinking because Midastown looked so different and so retextured, and like the whole thing they redid. So it's like they've got this same map. It's Roria, and they've talked about the Gale Woods, Sylvan City, and all the different areas. So it's still Roria, but they're retexturing and redoing the whole thing. So I think they're going to kind of come up in chunks. And I bet it'll be kind of similar the way it was for Pokemon Brick Bronze. Because, I mean, it would make sense to do that too. Like have some hype for an update and then get an update going on there. And then there's new stuff that's revealed. And it was kind of nice the way they did it. And it made sense. Where, like, if they're going to put it out there, just, all like up to the 8th battle theater, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say gym. I'd say the Loomian Battle Theater. I know I'm going to end up saying Pokemon so many times during my streams and my videos. Like, I already had to edit out one of my videos. I'm like, oh, I just said Pokemon.
Or saying shiny or saying Gleam instead of shiny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be tough.
It's like, well, it's when it's a new year. It's like, it's January of a new year, and you're still writing, like, the previous year on everything.
It's going to be the same thing, yeah.
That's basically the situation we got right now. So
yeah,
no, but I think they're going to kind of split it up.
So, what would you like to see in the new Loomian Legacy that you didn't get to see in Pokemon Brick Bronze? So, when I was talking to Icy, I wanted something more like a competition, more like community-driven competitions, kind of like in the old Pokemon games, where you would have to catch the bug Pokemon and the biggest one wins. You get a prize type of thing. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
I love that. Yeah, I think that'd be great. Like as far as YouTubers and YouTuber content and that kind of stuff. Like, and I'm really looking forward to, like you and myself and Icy and Armenti and Jamie and hopefully Think Noodles and Russo and Terry Wright and just so many like YouTubers out there that we can all kind of do our battles and collaborate. And I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be fun. We can do lots of smack talking, and we can even I think we can even set it up like a main event sort of thing. Like this Saturday we've got Aaronautical and DeeterPlays versus Icy and Jamie.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
In this corner, and yeah, I mean shiny battles, or the other team picks, or the users have to vote on the Pokemon or the Loomians that we use.
Oh God,
there's so many
troll.
I know, right? But it can be crazy. It could be so cool if we do that. So I don't know. I think that's going to be awesome. But really, what I wanted to see in Pokemon is I felt like the whole story with Jake. Like I thought that there was a reason, there had to be an explanation, and we were going to find out. All right, he's not a rival. He's done this for a reason. He's actually trying to infiltrate them, and he's trying to help us. And what happened with mom and dad, and there was a lot of that storyline that just got cut off, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what happened and what was supposed to happen? It doesn't sound like we're going to actually find out necessarily in Loomian Legacy. It's like, all right, well,
just something completely different.
Yeah.
I wish they told us
totally
what happened.
Character.
At least for us that put so much time into Pokemon Playgrounds, I wish they would just tell us, okay, this is what the league would have looked like, and this is what happened at the end. I think that'd be cool. Unless they didn't have that stuff planned out yet.
Yeah, it's like, what was gonna happen with Jake? Like, didn't you feel like there was probably a reason he became because they were friends. They battled several times. I mean, we beat him a lot of times. Maybe he got jealous that we beat him so much, and
maybe
I don't know. He's like, I think Tess likes him. I'm gonna win. But I don't know. As you can see from the difference, of Loomian Legacy and Pokemon Brick Bronze, we're a totally different person from a totally different house. They've rebuilt Midas Town. They moved 2 houses over. They've cleared away, and we're from the blue house on the top instead of the little red house there on the corner.
Right.
So
everything's also reorganized now.
Yep. So those other people moved out, and we've moved in.
Interesting. I actually really like the demo. The demo was pretty fun. I'm really excited. This is going to be a good year. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking forward to it. All right.
Yeah.
Dieter.
I started doing voices for the NPCs, but everybody's like, no, don't do that. I'm like, oh man.
Aww.
I had all these awesome voices ready to go.
Wait, they stopped you from doing the voices? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's all fine. I guess they don't want people to sound like Momo. Like,
what? Why not?
Oh.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so this is going to be the end of the Loomian update. So do you have any social plugs you'd like to plug in? YouTube, Twitter, TikTok?
No, just, man, hit me up. I mean, DeeterPlays, DeeterPlays. It's my YouTube channel and the Twitter and my group and my profile on Roblox. And, I think people, if they're watching your channel, they're definitely gonna hear more about and if they're watching my channel, they're gonna hear more about you because, I mean, we're gonna be doing lots of collaborations, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping you're gonna be my battle partner and carry me.
I got you.
Us. No.
I got you. I'm actually creating a damage calculator right now.
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna be practicing, and I'm gonna be battling and building up, and dude, we're gonna be 1 and 2 on the board, dude.
Let's do it. Let's get
Let's
there.
do it.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
they should
man.
have a team, but do they have a 2v2 board? Did they ever have something like that? That'd be cool.
I don't think they did. That was always unranked. Was 2v2.
Lando.
I know.
Brad, guys, get it on. We want a 2v2 board, leaderboard. The best team.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Sounds good. All right, Dieter. Good talking to you, man.
Good talking to you too, Aaron. Thanks for having me over and on for this. Is it a podcast or a video cast or what do you?
It's just like a talk show type of thing.
Sweet. I love it.
Yeah. All right, man.
Later.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that Loomian update. Let's go ahead and see if we can get someone else on to the talk. If you guys want to hear more about Loomian updates and what you want to see for other Loomian YouTubers. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to hit that like button, turn on this notification bell, and hit that subscription button. We'll see you guys next time. Aaronautical sign out. Later, guys.